comes down. The man on screen, Rashid Khan, he made life difficult. Started off on the money.
Just given away 9 runs in his first 2 has Rashid Khan. This is the wicket from the stump camp. See the ball just passing by and hitting impact to middle and off. Nazmul Hussain Shanto perhaps could have opted to play it straight, but no doubt about the delivery. Bullseye from him.
And Rashid Khan with it quickly. Though his withdrawal is looking good. He's batted really well on the other day. Started off from where he left today. The required run rate now 7.64. Slowly creeping up.
Long on deep square leg. Beg your pardon, it's a deep point on the offside and a long off for Shakib as the left-handed batter. Long on and deep mid wicket in position for him, and deep backward square leg also. Short third and short fine leg.
Gets off the mark right away. It's important for Bangladesh. They don't lose any more wickets. They lost 3 in the last 16 deliveries, scoring 11 runs. And that's pressure. Oh, what a ball. Rohit Ridoy had no clue. Just a bit of turn moving away from the right-hander.
I think anyone did. Went straight. Missed all ends. The batter missed the wickets, and Gurbaz couldn't take it either. That was a single. Kipton buys. Rashid is on to bowl his third. One more delivery to go. He's just given away 3 runs in this one. And 8 before this. It is. He's already bowling his third. So what they're doing is just trying to get by his over. And rightly so. Couple bowled between Faruqi, Wafada, and Omarzai also. Now umpire Tanveer Ahmed, he's not happy. Sorryful, the 12th man came on to the field with the drinks and perhaps change of helmet for Shakib. Tanveer Ahmed is certainly not happy sending Sorryful sprinting back all the way. Some rebuilding to do. Interesting to see how he goes on about this last delivery from Rashid. Should just see it off.
Just 3 from the over. Bangladesh 79 for 3.
Yeah, 3 overs bowled by Mujib and Rashid. 2 between Farooqi, Wafadar and Omar Zai. Now Mujib, as we know, restricted conditions, so 2 bowlers can bowl 4 overs. Most likely, it looks as if it's going to be Mujib and Rashid as of now. We'll wait out and see. Yes, it is Mujib with the ball in hand. He is going to bowl the last of his quota overs. Still required 40 of 30 with the Tawhid Ridoy and Shakib in the middle. Required run rate is 8. And I believe this jam-packed crowd here at Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. We've got another nail biter to encounter as I welcome HD Ackman back. Good evening.
Good evening, Sean. Manoy. Good evening to all our viewers. We're in for another humdinger here, aren't we? And can you believe Bangladesh find themselves in this position? At one stage, they needed under 6 to the over. Oh, yes. He is so full of confidence, this young man. He's just swatted that over extra cover for 4.
And you hear them again after a while. Makes room for himself, premeditated, knows where the gaps are and plays it exactly there. A lot of time for him, buys it and makes it look effortless.
No. Sent back wisely so. Maybe his innings so good the other night was his ability to not only hit boundaries but score off every single delivery. This was a great shot. He gave himself the room to be able to get the ball through that offside. But the Bangladesh top order are again asking a young man in the infancy stage of his international career to win them a game. I think of the Littendash over where he faced Ormazai and went for just 1 run. Oh, edged and 4. They'll love it here.
They do. Hoisting the flag away from the wicket. It was too close to cut. Oh, traveled fast. I think it hit the keeper's gloves or the thighs on the way, but it did not deter. Safely reached the boundary.
He's got to go. He's got to go. He got his head down, the skipper. It just wasn't the most powerful throw from the deep.
Seeing some good pieces of fielding. It's an opportunity for one. I think he made it in time, he did. Shakib.
Well, the thing about that throw is it bounced twice before it got to Ramanolo Kupar. It needed to skip off the surface, just bounced once and into his gloves, and it might have been tight. I'm just going to go back to that over again. Ikudas tried to hit Ormazai all the way down the leg side, entire over. Instead of trying to just stand still, and the over ended up only going for one. From there on in, Bangladesh have lost their way. Fielded, but a good over, one that the home side needed. 91 for 3. Well, after that over, things look a little bit better, but it's still game on. 28 of 24. And the crowd, which is jam-packed in here this evening, can sense the moment critique has arrived. They burst into song, a patriotic song, I believe, about the red and green of Bangladesh. While you were away on a break. Yeah, and now the name Shakib rings out. And he answers in style.
Oh yes, they have pumped him up. They have chanted his name. See that shot. And they are up on their feet. Was in the slot. This is Shakib versus Rashid. Wings deployed and crosses over for a maximum.
Whether it's morning coffee, an afternoon workout, or a late night drink, elevate your craft with Corsical.
Crosses over for a maximum.
It's just not the length that Rashid wants to bowl. We've spoken over and over again how he does not want you to be able to just stand and hit. That was a touch full. Now he cuts away, but it will just be one. Shakib realizes the damage has been done. 7 off 3, that's all you want off the great man. The required rate drops to 6 and over. This is very manageable, but we will not forget the other night. The other night when Bangladesh had it won, and then suddenly Karim Jannat delivered a hat-trick off the final over. Nerves were shredded. And here we go again.
You mentioned Karim Jannat. 5 bowlers used so far by Rashid Khan. Still no signs of Karim Jannat. What is the right time to bring him on? Particularly a person who's taken a hat-trick for you. Bring him on only for the last over?
That's what Rashid wants you to do. Try and pull the ball that's not quite short enough, but that's slipping down the next side. Yeah, your answer is Faruqi will bowl one, and I would think Razar will bowl one, and then I think they'll throw the ball to bowl the last over. That's what I feel. The problem is, do they get to the last over? End of the 14th, 8 from it, 99 for 3. Still no Karim Jannat. Afghanistan like to use him at the back end. He is the finisher with the ball. He bowls Yorkers, he bowls bouncers, he takes pace off the ball. He bowls a real mix and match. But we won't see him yet. The decision that Rashid Khan needs to make as Almazoy makes his way in. He's good running again. Brilliant. Easy as you like. The decision that Rashid Khan needs to make is, does he bowl his specialist next over? Or does he save him for right at the end? Because the one thing you don't want to do is have the game end with an over to spare, and he hasn't bowled yet.
Hundreds come up with the quick couple taken. There's the man.
Oh, wow! Throw that one back. That is in the grandstands. What amazing form this young man is in.
You watch him run, you watch him bat, and you watch him hit a 6. What a shot. Was not that full, but he got into position early and the timing was perfect.
It's in the hitting zone. He's able to get underneath it. It's just drifting down that leg side, and he's able to get right underneath that. Now the damage has been done. It's 8 off 2. How does Riddle play it from here? Does he risk getting out and bringing someone else in and see what happened the other night? Happen again? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. The damage had been done, and Ridoy is told to move on. Afghanistan are still in this.
Still went for the attack. You mentioned it. Right after the sixth, saw him having a conversation with Shakib. I thought he would have calmed him down. Back of a length delivery. Toe end. The very toe end of the bat. Easy catch formalities for Mohammad Nabi. He celebrates. He's not happy. He dispatches. Tawhid Ridoy, the player of the match. The other night, he departs for 19. Bangladesh won 7 for 4.
Played well in the first T20 international, Jamim Hossain, in a good partnership with Tawhid Ridoy. He now has to do it with Shakib Al Hassan. This is just his 17th match. And in how quickly T20s are rattled up in your career, he is just starting out strong and effective. This was not called for.
Yeah, came down the wicket, came charging, but told it.
And Tawhid Ridoy got out. Bangladesh needed 4.6 and over. 1.4, 5.1. He's a lovely little player, there's no doubt about it. But his coach will want to see him take the team over the line more often than not in these situations. When the game is won, it's won. We can't let the opposition back in, not in T20. That'll be a wide.
In the 15th over, he needed 11 runs, got a wicket in this one. So no doubt if you are going to go for Karim Janab, it has to be the next over. Right?
Well, you would think so. You would think that you would bowl the man that you back the most to be able to go for the least runs. No. I mean, the end that he'll be bowling from is the Walton end where he had all the success the other night. Faruqi has generally operated from the ice screen end. The decisions that a captain has to make, and sometimes those decisions, just a decision, can win you a game. Wants to run, Scampers, chosen Mohammad Nabi. So gets the single, 10 from it, but a successful over for Afghanistan. 109 for 4. Those first 5 overs, Bangladesh were very impressive. 50 without loss. Then the fight back. And they've been scrapping ever since. Afghanistan, they've got 10 to defend. Otherwise, the series is gone. And it is Faisal Haq Faruqi. No, not an ideal start.
Faisal Faruqi is the answer. Kabir Hussain the chief curator here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium, done a splendid job. Him and his team, even though it has rained in both the matches, they got the job done.
I've seen a curator get player or man of the match before, you know. Really, yeah, test match between South Africa and New Zealand. Uta Dipanar, actually, the South African top order batsman, got 100. His first test match 100, which I think he would have thought he was going to get player of the match, and instead it was given to Chris Scott, the curator, because of the amount of rain that had fallen over there and what him and his staff did. Good run. It'd be very interesting to say, right, if you've got 21 chances, I'm not going to give you 22 because that's 11 in each team, but we're going to give you 21 chances to guess the man of the match, the test match between South Africa and New Zealand. No one will get it right.
Trick question.
8 needed. This needs to be an exceptional over to give Janat something to work with. Dot ball, priceless, priceless. Shakib will want to find a boundary somehow. He'll want to ease the pressure from his team. But if there is a man that you want at the wicket, if you are a Bangladesh supporter, it is Shakib Al Hasan. He's been here before, he's done it before, but this is for a series. Another scalp for Bangladesh. And he was looking to go over mid-off. Instead, he loses the strike. 3 from the Faruqi over. 7-5. It's still a massive ask for Karim Janatu. We're just assuming we'll bowl the last over. And that man doesn't want the same as last night, or 2 nights ago. He nearly had heart failure. Couldn't believe what he was watching. Did Coach have a sim? I've got a sneaky feeling this fella's going to look for a boundary now.
From Shamim Hussain. Shakib, one more delivery. 6 required 7.
Don't be fooled by that scorecard. It is correct. But Bangladesh need 4 more runs because of the DI LS method. We've had a rain interval, and we're down to the final over. The home side need four runs to win the match and win the series 2-0. And it's not Karim Jannat. It's the man on debut. Wapana has bowled 2 overs. He's gone for 26. And Rashid Khan has said, I know you're playing your first game of T20 cricket for your country, but I'm giving you the ball and I'm telling you to defend in 4 runs. It's a massive ask for Wapana. But heroes are made in the blink of an eye. The hero tonight will be Shamim Hussain, who finishes with a boundary. And Bangladesh secure the series 2-0. A very closely contested series from 2 very closely matched sides. They've been here for a while, going at each other. These 2 teams, Bangladesh winning the Test match comfortably, Afghanistan fighting back and winning the one-day international series. But Bangladesh continue their upward progress as the T20 international side. Since 2021, they've beaten Australia, they've beaten New Zealand, they've beaten England, they've beaten Ireland, and now they can add Afghanistan to that list. They're a side that is improving all the time in T20 international cricket. And for the visitors, well, they need to be starting to take seriously. The world needs to stand up and realise that Afghanistan are a very good T20 international side. They're a very good white ball side.